This year's theme was Acts chapter 1, verse 8. Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel everywhere. Now Jesus said this as the call to go, to get up and go do what he commanded us to do and go everywhere. Francis of Assisi said it the best. Go throughout all the world and preach the gospel at all times, but if necessary, use words. Matthew 28, verse 19 states, go into all the world and make disciples of all nations. Now Jesus said, go ye. But I think today we could have adapted a come they mentality. We build these beautiful churches and put on elaborate productions thinking the unsaved are just going to walk down our aisle. It doesn't work that way. Jesus commanded us to go. But I blame this on the theatrical society that we live in today. I mean, what do? We go to plays and movie theaters, we watch. We go to a football game or a basketball game, we watch. We even go home and we watch TV. That's all we do. We watch. It's not much of getting up anymore. This is not what Jesus commanded us. He told us to get up and go. I think this is coming into our church today. I think there are people that sit in the congregation and want to be the reigning Paula and Simon in the church. You have the people that sit back there and go, no, I thought it was great. I'm going to come back next week. You have people that just want to criticize everything that goes on and be like Simon. Like, I think that was absolutely horrible. I just never want to come back. Now, this is what Jesus commanded us. It's a verb. It's what you do. It's something you get up and you go and do it. Matthew chapter 9, verse 37 says, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. The problem is not the harvest. It is the people that are willing to get up and actually go do what Jesus commanded us to do. To go, preach the gospel everywhere that he has placed an ear to listen. Now, I live in a town of little northern Bedford out there in the countryside of Pennsylvania. Probably never heard of it, which is a good thing because the number of cows outnumber the number of people. But there's a certain time every year when the farmers, they go out, they're international harvesters, and they go to collect the crop that they have placed throughout the year. To go get the crop that they placed to bring the income in for their family so that they can live and plant again. This harvest is what they want. But this is what Jesus said. He said, go, get all of my people that I have placed out there and bring them to me. Bring them to me that I have placed out there. This is why you are my child, to bring me more children for my kingdom. Now, in closing, I like to read a chapter or a verse from Mark 13, 32 through 37. It states, no one knows about the day or hour, not even the angel in heaven or the Son. Only the Father knows. So be on guard and be alert. You do not know when the time will come. It's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servants in charge of the house for whenever he returns. Each with their own task and tells one at the door to keep watch. Therefore, keep watch because you do not know when the owner of the house will return, whether in the evening or at midnight, when the rooster crows or at dawn. If he comes suddenly, do not let him find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to everyone, keep watch. Now, people believe that this scripture was addressed to the unsaved, so that they would hurry up and run to Christ before it's too late, before he comes back. But I'd like to say to you, this scripture was addressed to the saved. This scripture was for all the people to take the call that Jesus has given us to go and bring those people in before it's too late for us. So whenever he asks us, what have you done for me, my child? And you say, I have answered your call. I have done what you need. Now, I leave this with a challenge to you. When Jesus returns, will he find you sleeping, or will he find you preaching the gospel?